Trails Park. That's in Centennial. You're going to go down 225 to 83. That's Barker Road. You're going to take that south till you get to Orchard and go east. Go east on Orchard till you get to South Buckley Road. And you're going to go south on Buckley Road, not even a block, till you get to the first right, and it's going to be lake. You see the sign. You cross the bridge. You take warning. And then you're greeted by this magnificent curved ledge. Honestly, I don't have very much good stuff to say about this park. It's not my favorite. I like that sea ledge. But the way this stuff's set up, those ledges are too skinny to bump up for my taste. And this whole thing down here, golly, it's set up so poorly. You're either running into something or you're just, it's a disaster. This bowl is cool. I can't be negative about it. I would prefer it had real coping, but it's got metal and it works pretty good. Instead of getting all negative on you, I figured I'd just slap you with some of the books that I've been reading lately. I got into An Agorist Primer by Sam Conkin. That was a pretty good one. And he talks about what you call counter economics and how to overthrow the government through denial of funding. You don't give them any money. You don't use their money. You basically step away from the system. I like this curved ledge. This is something that I have a hard time stepping away from. Parts of it are waxed up real nice. Over here you got more garbage with the skinny ledges. You can't really bump up very well. And I'm not happy with skating these things. This flat bar was fun. But then you got these lunar modules over here, which reminds me of a book that Sam Conkin recommended, which was The Moon is a Harsh Mistress by Robert Heinlein. I just got like 40 or 50 pages into that one. It's pretty fun so far. It's a sci-fi novel. I also got down with Tolstoy, who he didn't just write War and Peace. He's a pretty serious theologian, and he wrote a book called The Kingdom of God is Within. If you're a religious type person, that's a pretty good one. If you like that, I would also recommend to you Civil Government by a guy named David Lipscomb. Essentially talks about how government is all illegitimate. And if you go down that road, you want to read Lysander Spooner's Constitution of No Authority. That's a classic, and it's a beautiful thing. I also read Emma Goldman, some of her stuff. Oh, I like this rail. Dude, there's so little here I like. These ledges are fun. They're set up kind of cool so where you can get around and kind of shuck and jive and get back and forth and have a little bit of fun. But then you got these rails. They're for like rollerbladers. That's not good. But what is good is Behold the Pale Horse by Bill Cooper. That's an old conspiracy classic. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to hit you with some hard ones. I just got into Bitcoin Standard by Saifuddin Ammous. That's tannic acid on the dirt right there. They use that to tan hides. You also want to pick up A Confederacy of Dunces and The Law by Frederick Bastiat. Well, if it's snowing and you can't win any nose grind, a book's not a bad way to spend time. I'll see you next week.